Now, to save time on what has already become a very lengthy reply, I'm going to give you rapid fire verses. All right. And these verses are coming from, I had ChatGPT look up a number of verses that in which Jesus either claims to be God or expresses or accepts worship as God or and accepts those claims. So I'm just going to breeze through these. If you're watching on YouTube, you're going to see them and you can look these up on your own later on. Don't look them up now if you're driving, please, but later on you can look these up. Okay. In Matthew 1:23, Jesus is called Emmanuel, which means God with us. These are all coming from the gospels that are not John, okay, which is very important apparently to the atheist. Matthew 3:3, Jesus is called the Lord in the original prophecy that's referring to Yahweh. Matthew 9:2 through 6 talks about how Jesus has authority to forgive sins. Only God can forgive sins. Matthew 12:6, Jesus calls himself greater than the temple. That's incredible. Matthew 12:8, Jesus is called Lord of the Sabbath. That's a divine title. Matthew 14:33, Jesus is worshiped and called the Son of God, which, by the way, being called the Son of God is tantamount to being equal to the Father. The Pharisees recognized that. They were experts in the Judaic religion, much more so than the atheist, the modern atheist. So Jesus is claiming that's a divine title. He's claiming to be God. Matthew 16:16 through 17, Jesus is called the Christ, the Son of the living God. Um, Jesus says that God has revealed that. Matthew 17, or the Father has revealed that. Matthew 17:5, God the Father calls Jesus his son. Matthew 22:41 through 45, Jesus says that he is Lord of David. Well, David's Lord was Yahweh. In Matthew 28:17 through 20, Jesus receives worship and says that all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to him. That only belongs to God.